path we've left to find. When unsure where to go, when temptations arise, as long as you're with me, there's no fear in my eyes. We'll share all the good times and the struggles too, with hopeful hearts beating. We'll see what we can do. That feeling of purpose, the drive deep inside, no matter how time flies, that feeling will abide. So come on, take my hand, let's go to where our future's waiting, you know. Come on, take my hand, let's go to where our future's waiting, you know. That feeling of purpose, the drive deep inside, no matter how time flies, that feeling will abide. So come on, take my hand, let's go. Take my hand, let's go to where our future's waiting, you know. Come on, take my hand, let's go. Take my hand, let's go to where our future's waiting, you know. Take my hand, let's go. Take my hand, let's go. To where our future's waiting, you know. You're so beautiful. You're so beautiful, beautiful. You're so beautiful, beautiful. You're so beautiful, You're so beautiful, beautiful. You're so beautiful, beautiful. You're so beautiful, the clock ticks loud. It never my back in the dead of the night. I run, but it never lets go. Regret, oh regret, it's all I know. Strolling down familiar streets, a summer day so bright. Caught a glimpse of her at the crossing, bathed in golden light. A little different now, a pang of what used to be. Still her squinting eyes held all her beauty for me. My hand longed to reach for hers, to whisper words untold. But what if the precious past suddenly turned cold? So I just turned and walked away. That forgotten thrill of a first true love, the joyful shiver when I close my eyes. You drift back beside me, a memory sweet and true, resting softly on my shoulder, just like you used to. My hand longed to reach for hers, to whisper words untold. But what if the precious past suddenly turned cold? So I just turned and walked away. That forgotten thrill of a first true love, the joyful shiver when I close my eyes. You drift back beside me, a memory sweet and true, resting softly on my shoulder, just like you used to. Empty rooms and faded photographs whisper stories of forgotten paths. A static hum inside my head, words unspoken, wishes unsaid, just a shadow on the floor, knocking softly at the door. And the quiet, it just lingers like a ghost. washing over a familiar pain. Cracked pavement, a broken line, searching for a single sign that the silence won't consume this lonely, ever-darkening room. And the quiet, it just lingers like a ghost, haunting corners, what I fear the most. Every breath a fragile, silent plea for something more than just to be me. I feel the tremor underneath my skin, a restless fire burning deep within. The walls are closing, can't you see? This placid surface shattering free. No more whispers, no more subtle dread, just the screaming voices I breaking now, can't hold it in. It's fury raging. Where do I begin? The echoes fade, the silence dies. Open up my burning eyes. No more fear, no more disguise. I'm messing up beneath these gates. You won't end. The rain came down in sheets the day we met. Walked in the noise of it, soaking wet. The words just spilled and drowned out everything else. Lost inside a world built for ourselves. The night I stare, the ceiling raw till dawn. The ghost of you is turning on and on. This hollow ache, this desperate need to see you. But I'm paralyzed and I don't know what to do. through that hazy window, watching white stars start to climb. I still remember the feeling, the fearless dreams of a younger time. In that dusty classroom where the future felt so wide, I held a map of everywhere with nothing left to hide.
But the world keeps spinning, and I watch myself change too. Sometimes I get disappointed in the things I say and do.
I try to find a reason, make an excuse for the day, for the person I've become along the way. And in the river of time, one question still remains: why were we brought into this world through all the joy and all the pain? And to find that single answer, we walk this road alone, as the years keep flowing by and the seeds we planted have all grown. And when the sun is setting, when your final day is near, if so